So let's start the class. See what is in today's class, that is Doppler effect in light. So first of all, Doppler effect is valid even for mechanical waves as well as non-mechanical waves. Okay. Non-mechanical waves means what? Electromagnetic waves, which does not require any material medium for transmission. Agree? You know this, right? So this Doppler effect is valid for sound waves as well as light waves. In this class, we will learn what is that? Doppler effect in light. And what is the definition? See, phenomena of apparent change in frequency or wavelength due to relative motion, or we can say due to increase or decrease in the distance between source and observer. Okay. So now see how many cases are possible. Either there are two cases only. There are two cases. That is number one, distance. Distance will either decrease or increase. Yes or no? So first case I am taking, that is distance decreases. Distance decreases. Or second case, that is distance increases. This distance is in between what? Source and observer. Agree with me? Either source may approach the observer or recede, we can say. Recession and precision, approach. Yes, no? So that's why what I have written, either it will increase or it will decrease. So first case, that is distance decreases, and that is nothing but blue shift, we can say. What is the first one? That is blue shift. What is this blue shift? Let's see. So first point, distance between source and observer decreases. Source and observer decreases. Suppose now this is a sun and here it is a observer. Okay, so this distance is decreasing. This distance is decreasing, we can say, right? So first point is what? The distance between source and observer decreases. So next point is what? Okay, yes, can you tell me what will happen? As distance decreases, frequency will increase or decrease? Wavelength decreases, frequency increases. Yes, no? Yes. Wavelength decreases and frequency increases. Yes. Note down these 2 points. Yes. So in blue shift, you see distance between source and observer decreases, wavelength decreases, frequency increases. Okay. And spectrum will shift towards which end? Blue end. Why? Because blue is having less wavelength. Spectrum shifts towards blue end, and therefore hence we are calling it as a called as blue shift. Okay, right? So note down fast. Yes, this is the first page only. Yes, finished. Right. Okay. Now, see here what happens with apparent frequency. When the distance between source and observer decreases, what happens with frequency? Okay. See here. So apparent frequency in this case is what? Apparent frequency. That is nu A is equal to nu into C by C minus Vs. What is C here? Velocity of light. What is Vs? Velocity of source. Okay. So now see what I am doing here. This nu A is equal to nu. This is actual frequency. And this is C. From denominator, I am taking common C. So what is left here? 1 minus Vs by C. This is in small bracket. Okay. This C and this C will get cancelled. So what is next step? Nu A, that is apparent frequency, is equal to nu into bracket 1 by 1 minus Vs by C. Okay. Now, shall I write like this? You see how I'm writing nu into 1 minus Vs by C whole power minus 1. Can I write like this? Yes or no? Now you see this is Vs and C. As Vs is very less than C, this Vs by C will be very less than 1. And therefore, using binomial expansion, what we are getting, nu A is equal to nu into this minus 1 inside. So minus 1 and this minus will become plus. What you will get? Vs by C. Understand? So what you got? Nu A is equal to nu into 1 plus Vs by C. Clear? This is what? Apparent frequency formula. Yes, understood. Right. Now see, I want shift. So now in the next step, what I am doing, listen carefully. This is nu A is equal to nu into 1 plus Vs by C. So just I am multiplying nu plus nu into Vs by C is equal to nu A. And therefore this nu A, this I am transferring here, minus nu is equal to nu into Vs by C. Okay? Yes. And can I write like this? Delta nu is equal to nu into Vs by C. Is that clear? This is what shift or change in frequency we can say. What is this? Change in frequency. Okay, what about apparent wavelength? What about apparent wavelength? How much it should be? Right? So let's take this formula again. Now for apparent wavelength, what I am doing, listen carefully. Apparent wavelength, I am taking again same formula, that is nu A is equal to nu plus nu into Vs by C. Now we have one formula, phi is equal to nu lambda. So nu is equal to V by lambda. Yes, no? Phi is equal to F lambda. You know, F is frequency here, nu is frequency. But here, in this case, nu is equal to what? C by lambda. Yes, no? Nu is equal to what? C by lambda. Yes or no? Clear? Eh? Yes? Yes, no? So what I should write? Tell me. Now see what I am writing here. This is nu A now. So I am writing C by lambda A is equal to, this is C by lambda plus this nu, shall we keep like this only or we should change? If I will keep here also C by lambda into Vs by C, then what I will get, C, this C throughout cancel. So I am getting 1 by lambda A is equal to 1 by lambda A is equal to 1 by lambda plus Vs by C into lambda. Like this I am getting for apparent frequency, we can say, right now. But what I am doing, 1 minute you wait, I will substitute in this formula instead of this. What is that? This one. Which one? Here we have, no, this formula. So nu A is equal to nu into C by C minus Vs is there now. In this only I will substitute C by lambda A is equal to C by lambda into C by C minus Vs. So this C and this C will get cancelled. I am taking reciprocal. So lambda A is equal to lambda into C minus Vs by C. Okay. Check it. And therefore this lambda into this C I am taking common from numerator. So what is left here? 1 minus Vs by C and divided by this C as it is. So this C and this C will get cancelled. And what is your formula? Lambda is equal to lambda into 1 minus Vs by C. Check karo. So yeah, check it once. This is what apparent wavelength. Understood? Check karo. Even if we will take reciprocal of previous one, you will get the same answer. Okay. Check it once. Any doubt you can ask me. Note down fast. Just I have used this formula where I have ticked, and that from that formula only you know this. Phi is equal to F lambda, है ना? So C is equal to nu lambda also, like this, and therefore nu is equal to C by lambda. You know this, right? Clear? Shall I go to the next page? Yes. Right. Now we got this formula, lambda A is equal to lambda into 1 minus Vs by C. 1 minus Vs by C. So lambda A is equal to lambda minus lambda Vs by C. So lambda A minus lambda is equal to minus lambda into Vs by C. And this is nothing but what? Delta lambda, that is minus Vs by C into lambda. This is what? Change in wavelength. Change in wavelength. What is Vs? Source velocity. What is Vs? Source velocity. And what is C? You know, C is what? Velocity of light. Velocity of light. Lambda A क्या है? Lambda A apparent wavelength. Apparent wavelength. Lambda क्या है? Actual wavelength. Actual wavelength. Nu A क्या है? Apparent frequency. Apparent frequency. Next nu क्या है? Actual frequency. So these are the symbols which we have used in the above formulas. Any doubt, please ask. Clear? You can do it yourself, but it's very easy. Now let's go ahead. Clear? Now next one is what? Red shift. What is next? Red shift. This finished blue shift. Now it is red shift. What is the red shift? Yes, no. First what we have finished? Blue shift we have finished. Now red shift. So what happens here? First point. Distance between source and observer. Distance between source and observer increases. What happens? Distance between source and observer increases. As distance increases, wavelength increases. है ना? Wavelength increases. Frequency decreases. Yes, no? Reverse of this blue shift. Can you see? Here you see. Distance between source and observer decreases. Wavelength decreases, frequency increases. Here what happens? It is reverse. है ना? See here. Distance between source and observer increases. Wavelength increases, frequency decreases. And spectrum will move towards, or spectrum shift towards red end. Yes? Spectral line. Spectral line displaces towards which end? Red end. And that's why only we are calling it as a red shift. Okay. Now here, what is the apparent frequency? Listen here. Now what is here apparent frequency? Apparent frequency nu A in this case is equal to nu into C by C plus Vs. Okay, C plus Vs. It is very easy. You see, when distance increases, your frequency will come less. That's why denominator is pedda. Denominator is big. That's why C plus Vs. There it is C minus Vs. Yaad rakho these two formulas. Now, what I am doing, see, this is new, and at numerator I am having C, and from denominator I am taking C common. So what is left inside? 1 plus Vs by C, and this is closed bracket. Now this is new A is equal to new into this C, and this C will get cancelled. Yes. And the direct shall I write like this? How? This bracket 1 plus Vs by C whole power minus 1. Can I write? This is at denominator now, when it will come up with minus sign. And you see now, again this Vs is very, very small. Vs is small as compared with Vc. Therefore, Vs by C is less than 1. And therefore, again you use the binomial expansion. Nu into this minus 1 inside, 1 minus Vs by C. Right? Is that clear? Understood? Right? And therefore nu A is equal to nu minus nu into Vs by C, and therefore nu A minus nu is equal to minus Vs by C into nu. You can see here what you got here. You got plus sign here, है ना? But here what you are getting? Minus sign. Yes, no? And therefore delta nu is equal to minus Vs by C into nu. So this is first formula. If it is less, this is original. If it is not less, then you can use this. If this is less, then only use this. Means when we have to use Vs by C is very, very less than 1, then you use this. Otherwise, this formula is the basic one. Okay. And this is what delta nu, that is what we can say shift in frequency or change in frequency. How to calculate? Just we need source velocity, velocity of light, and actual frequency. Yes. Understood? Clear? Note down fast. Yes, finished. Just keep it in mind only one basic formula, that is nu A is equal to nu C by C minus Vs, that is for blue shift, and nu A is equal to nu into C by C plus Vs, that is for red shift. And according to that, from that or from these two formulas, you can derive whatever you want. Okay, clear? Shall I go to the next page? Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay. Now, what about apparent wavelength? Okay, frequency to finished, right? What about apparent wavelength? Apparent wavelength. Okay. Now see our original formula, that is this one. Nu A is equal to nu into C by C plus Vs. So you know phi is equal to f lambda or C is equal to nu lambda. So here nu A is there, that's why C by lambda A is equal to C by lambda into C by C plus Vs. Okay. Now this C and this C will get cancelled and take reciprocal. What you will get? Lambda A is equal to lambda into this will come up, this will come down. C plus Vs divided by C. Is that clear? Understood? Now, again lambda A is equal to lambda into, from this numerator I am taking C common. So what is left here? 1 plus Vs by C and denominator is C. Okay. So again same thing we are going to do, that is we are going to cancel this C and C, and what is the next step we are getting, that is lambda A is equal to lambda into 1 plus Vs by C. Now let's multiply. So lambda A, this is apparent wavelength, is equal to lambda plus lambda into Vs by C. Transfer this lambda this side. So lambda A minus lambda is equal to lambda into Vs by C, and hence this change in apparent wavelength or change in wavelength is equal to what? Lambda into Vs by C. Right? Yes, no? Right? So in redshift, apparent wavelength is more. In blue shift, apparent wavelength is less. And for frequency, reverse. Keep it in mind. Okay. So one note point. Delta lambda depends on number one, that is delta lambda is equal to lambda A minus lambda, and second point, that is delta lambda is equal to plus or minus Vs by C into lambda, or if observer is in motion, P0 lambda by C is equal to plus or minus even Vs by C, or plus or minus we can say Phi naught by Phi. This is one more formula, you can keep it in mind. Okay. Vs by C and Phi naught by Phi. Okay. ये दो formula आप मत लिखो. According to the condition, we will use this. Right, this much is only enough. So it depends on what velocity of source, velocity of observer. Next, wavelength. Right. These are the factors. Clear है? Yes, finished. समझ में आ रहा है? So see, Doppler effect definition they are asking. What do you say? Application sometimes they are asking. So Doppler effect in sound is used to determine velocity or speed of the vehicle, है ना, जो साउंड प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है, ठीक नहीं, जैसे कि ट्रेन का स्पीड या तो जो भी है। और ये जो डॉपलर इफेक्ट इन लाइट है ना, ये किसका यूज करते हैं हम लोग? समटाइम्स वी आर यूजिंग टू डिटरमाइन स्पीड ऑफ light source or galaxy or anything else, right? So let's solve one problem. You will understand how they are asking question and how to use the formulas in particular case, right? One small problem I am giving, you try to solve it yourself. Very easy problem. So one problem you see, what speed should a galaxy move? With what speed, or what speed should a galaxy move with respect to us, with respect to us, so that sodium line at 589 nanometer is observed at 589.6 nanometer. Okay, so see how to solve this question. I will give little hint to you. Now see here, so here delta lambda, is it given? Delta lambda, yes or no? Is it given? Yes, you have no lambda a value is how much, Ray? 589.6 nanometer. और लैम्बडा वैल्यू कितना है? 589 नैनोमीटर. नेक्स्ट सी तो आपको पता है ना? सी हाउ मच, रे? सी इज वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So first of all, what you do, you find out delta lambda. Delta lambda is how much here? This is 0.6 nanometer. 0.6 nanometer, इसको मीटर में कन्वर्ट करो. 0.6 into 10 to the power -9 meter. Yes, Manikanta, your answer is right. Yes. And now what is our formula? You see here, you can see apparent wavelength is more. Apparent wavelength is more in which case? Bolo. Apparent wavelength is more in which case? Blue or red? Yes. Bolo, in blue or red? It should be in red case, है ना? Yes or no? Yes, red है कि नहीं? Yes. तो यूज करो. क्या फॉर्मूला है अपना? What he is asking? Velocity. Vs he is asking. तो यूज करो अपना फॉर्मूला. क्या है फॉर्मूला? डेल्टा लैम्बडा. यहाँ पे है ना, ये देखो, डेल्टा लैम्बडा, लैम्बडा इज इक्वल टू लैम्बडा इंटू Vs बाई सी. तो हमें चाहिए Vs, तो डेल्टा लैम्बडा इंटू सी डिवाइडेड बाय लैम्बडा इज इक्वल टू Vs, है कि नहीं? तो आप करो, देयरफॉर Vs इज इक्वल टू डेल्टा लैम्बडा कितना? 0.6 into 10 to the power -9 into c कितना है 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by lambda, ये 589 है, 589 into 10 to the power -9, ये -9 कैंसल। अब करो देखो कितना आता है। यस, कैन यू डू इट योरसेल्फ, डू इट फास्ट। You are getting 0.00305 into 10 to the power 8. So if you want 3.05 into 10 to the power 5 आएगा, है ना, 3 meter per second. This is what the velocity of that particular galaxy.